Hello, fellow planeswalkers of all ages. How y'all doing today? This is Fatal Draw MTG. Welcome to the family. Oh man, we're gonna be touching on some subjects today, but before I get into it, I want to do a shout out to Clever Matt, Trevor, Paulins Brown, the Moss Boss. These guys got some dope channels. My new subs, we're closing in on the 50 marker. So we get 7 more subs. I'm doing a giveaway at 50 where it's going to consist of 20 foils. Yes, I said that correctly. 20 foils. And that includes from rare to commons. So, yeah, who doesn't love some shiny stuff? Yeah, so all we gotta do is get 7 more subs and we're in. But anyways, Clever actually touched on this subject a little bit on his last video. Make sure you go check that out, Clever Magic Trevor. Go check out his last vid. He touched on it at the end. I told him on his comment section that I'm glad he touched on that subject. And I said I thought about a couple days ago I was gonna make a video about it, and I didn't want to take his thing and make it seem like I'm taking the idea from him, And then he said, "Hey man, go for it. I like to hear your input on it." So this is my input on it. Okay, Challenger decks, good or bad? Well, here's my thoughts on Challenger decks. I absolutely hate them. I do not like them one bit ever since they started doing this. Okay. Now, I know I'm going to catch a little backlash from it, but that's okay. I'm here to tell the truth, my opinions, and yes, I will listen to y'all as well, and I will try to look at both sides of it. Yeah, okay, Challenger decks brings new players to the game. That is awesome. I'm all up for new players coming to the game and getting experience Magic and being able to play paper Magic at their local game store or anywhere else. I love the idea of that. But the problem lies in the Challenger decks that they are producing here late. You remember when Omnikit come out? They had that red deck, Hazaret red, and basically you could take it out of the box, go to LGS, swap out 2 or 3 cards, and boom, you are winning pretty much every game. Red was dominating, red-black was dominating back then. And the other two wasn't bad either. And the same thing goes around for this one. You can take mono red straight out of the box, make a few adjustments, very few, by the way, and yeah, you'll be lining it up at your LGS. So for people who's been in the game for a long time, or have been putting together and buying boxes and buying cards and everything like that, and if for somebody new for standard walks in, buy the Challenger deck, throws some sleeves on it, comes in, and they're set, and it's not the fact that you get beat, because I don't mind that. It's just, one, it devalues the cards that we have already purchased. Like Trevor said, we're collectors as well. I started back in the original Theros. We're collectors as well, so it brings down the value of our cards. It brings down the specialty of our cards. Like, hey, when we pull something out of a pack or a booster box or something like that, we're like, oh man, this is great. Dude, I pulled a card that's like super like rare, and like it ain't gonna be available that much. But now you don't get that feeling anymore with like these Challenger decks. They put Fatal Passage and a number of cards and Nick Lotus. I mean, it's crazy what they put into these decks. And like Trevor said, WotC is hurting himself on this because people are going to buy less boosters, buy less packs to try to hunt these cards down. It hurts the LGNs because they ain't got to go buy the cards, straight, out the case or anything like that. Of course, they can buy the Challenger decks there, but still, it hurts. All those aspects of it. And there's plenty of formats for new players to jump into, and it not be expensive. Pomper, for example, all you need is commons. Pioneer, as long as you got like somebody who's got like some old cards that's willing to just like hand you out. You can jump in, and as long as they're in 15 and up, in it, you can play Pioneer. I mean, Commander. You can just have. You ain't gotta have multiple copies. I mean, there's, and then the new Jumpstart thing, which I also do not like. They're throwing too much at us too fast. They're throwing way too much at players too fast, and I'm not a fan of that. I'm just not a fan of that. But I gotta look at it from the other perspective to where, like I said, newer players are gonna like this product because they can be coming in and be competitive. I understand that, and that's all great. I'm all for it, but it just for the collector aspect of it too. It kind of hits us in the heart, you know. Like if you got a card that's and then the reprinting as well. They got to really slow up on the reprints. I mean, you can do some reprints of uncommons and commons and all that, but the big hitting rares and stuff that we done got collected, they just need to really ease up on that. Watson need to really take a break on, you know, copying them out and reprinting them. So I mean, I don't know. That's just my take on that. Also the Challenger decks as well. I mean, it's such a good price actually for what you get in it. It's crazy. The prices of this last drop has been dropping as well. So I mean, I don't know. It's crazy, but I don't know. It like Trevor said, it's just hurting us as collectors. It's hurting us as like you know people who's been in the game for a while. It really does hurt us when that type of stuff happens. Competitive events as well. For standard players, it kind of not for me. I mean, I'd show up anyway, but some people wouldn't want to show up to a LGS because they got players just buying all these challenger decks and mirror matches and their top tier decks, and you don't even want to bring your own brew up there because you're going to be facing the same thing over and over and over again, and it kind of gets monotonous and everything, and they don't got to put much thought into it, and that's the whole aspect of Magic is sitting down, making your own idea, personalizing yourself, putting yourself in your deck. That's my biggest thing, I think, is like just putting your soul into your deck and making it your own, where it's yours, you know. Like nobody can take that from you. It's what you poured into it, your ideas. Even if somebody copies it, card for card, it still comes from your head as well. And if you didn't net deck it off of somebody else or anything like that, it still comes from your head, so it's still your deck. And I don't know, y'all give me thoughts on y'all's ideas on Jumpstart and the Challenger decks as well. I didn't cover everything in this video because I'm keeping it under 10 minutes. But, like I said, let's get to that 50 sub mark. Come on. Come on, let's get there. We're almost there, people. We're almost there. And, be doing a big giveaway on that. And, next deck tech video, I think Paul has mentioned he'd like to see, what was it? Vamps, I believe. Black-white vamps for Pioneer, I believe. Or Historic. I can't remember for sure. I'll have to go back and look. But I'll be doing a deck tech on that. Also, somebody mentioned the Afterlife build that they wanted to see. I'll be doing a deck tech on that as well. And any other deck techs that y'all would like to see me bring to the table, y'all drop a comment down below. Until then, guys, Fatal draws out. And may you draw well.